And I guess, when the hell did you start making interviews? Well, this is the first episode that I'm going to interview someone, and that someone is my really good friend, MAND. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Hi there, I'm MAND. I've been doing YouTube videos for over a year. I have a gaming channel which I love, and I'm covering MK Mobile, one of my favorite mobile games by far.
The way this interview is going to work is I'm going to ask MAND a question, or whoever I'm going to be interviewing a question, and they're going to give me back an answer. So the first question I have for MAND in this interview is, what is the most annoying process in creating a video?
What is the most annoying part of creating a video? Well, to me the answer is very clear. It's the editing, especially if you have to add multiple elements together. It's one of the most annoying things to do. And of course, animating objects is pretty annoying. You know, you have to make the objects fly left, right, up, down, but at the end of the day, you want them to feel coherent. And this is kind of annoying in my opinion.
Second question is, are there any videos that you uploaded that you do not like anymore?
Are there any videos that I uploaded that I don't like now? Of course, I would say probably almost all the videos recorded before December 2019. If it was up to me, I would actually take them down and record them again. I don't want to do that obviously because it would take a lot of time and I don't have that time and nerves to do so. The only reason why I don't like them is because I don't sound that enthusiastic back in the time. So this is the main reason why I would record them again.
Correct. You should be more enthusiastic. And hey, if anyone's watching this, you better get ready with your pens and papers, because you better note this down. Because if you're a new YouTuber, you should be taking MAND's advice. My third question to you is there any method you use to generate video ideas?
When it comes to the content, if you know my channel, you know that I have more scientific approach on the game. So thus I have occupied a unique niche, and it's very easy for me to get content ideas because I have so many more videos to release before this scientific approach gets exhausted. However, I usually get inspiration to do some other videos by reading stuff in Reddit, in Facebook groups, and of course by updates and some official announcements of the game development.
You heard that, folks. Better get into Facebook and Reddit, and whatever announcements you hear about your particular niche, research about it, and that's how easily you can generate video ideas. That's exactly how MAND did it. Thank you, MAND, for sharing that. But my fourth question to you, MAND, is marketing and promotion of a video important to you?
Okay, when it comes to marketing and promotion of the video, I have never did any marketing. I have promoted my videos in some social networks, but apart from that, I haven't done anything else before. Probably at the time when my channel is big enough so it's worth advertising, I will post one or two advertisements and let you know. But at this point, I cannot really answer the question. I can say for sure that promoting the channel in the beginning is very important because nobody knows who you are and nobody knows about your channel. But after that, after the initial steps are done, then I have no experience there, unfortunately.
All right, great. You might not have that much experience when it comes to promotion, but I think promotion is really important. If you're a small YouTuber, you better promote your videos. My fifth question is, which YouTubers inspired you to create the type of content you make right now?
Okay, this is a very easy question to answer. My biggest inspiration, the person who is mainly responsible for me starting my channel, is Starry Sky. He's probably the biggest MK mobile YouTuber. He is actually the biggest, he's not probably the biggest. So there was a point in time when I was watching his videos with snacks in my hand and Coke in the left hand. It was pretty nice, and his videos are very entertainment. So yeah, definitely Starry Sky is the person who is behind the idea I got that I should start my own YouTube channel.
Any MK mobile YouTubers watching this, you better get some inspiration from Star and Sky. Yeah, I watch them too. My sixth question is, what is something you would tell to the past version of yourself when he was making his channel?
That's a very interesting question. When it comes to my past self, what I would say to my past self when I was starting the channel would be, make sure that you get a good microphone before you start, and make sure that you sound more passionate, because in the beginning I was trying to speak without any mistakes, because English is not my native language and I make mistakes while I speak. And when I listen to my old recordings, I really sound very like this and without any emotion, and this is not really great. People want to hear enthusiasm when you speak. And of course, another tip will be, if you know that there is a video that will explode in the sense of views, is going to drive a lot of views, you should make sure that you don't release it as your first video. You have to wait 2 or 3 months so that you can gain some subscribers and then release it, because in the beginning your videos won't be good, definitely. So what I'm saying is that if you release a great video that you know is going to be successful and it drives 10,000 views and 200 subscribers, that's nice. But if you have waited and released it 3 months later when you have improved, this video would attract, let's say, 50,000 views and 2,000 subscribers. I hope you get what I mean.
Yeah, man, I completely got what you meant. And if you're not writing this down, then please write it down. This is very, very useful advice. Man, thank you for sharing that. And that is absolutely awesome. You should always make sure that you gather the audience first, hook them on, and then upload that fantastic video. Of course, you can make viral videos, but what Man said is like, I couldn't have said it better. My 7th question, is YouTube a hobby or a passion for you?
YouTube is a hobby to me. To be honest, I have a job which I love, so YouTube is a nice addition to my everyday life, and of course it helps with the earnings, but it is not a passion for me yet. To be honest, sometimes I want to release videos, sometimes I don't want to. It really depends on the mood. So for now, I would say that YouTube is just a hobby.
Hobby, all right. My 8th question, gaming YouTubers should put their full effort into one game or multiple games?
Okay, when it comes to the genre of games in the YouTube channel, I am not quite sure about this. I am yet to start covering a second game, The Era of Chaos, which is completely different with MK Mobile. Those two games have nothing in common. So I'm not really in a position to answer this question without misleading somebody. I think that it is good to appeal to broader audience, and I think that most of everything else, it is extremely important to cover the games which you love. If you cover a game just for the views, for example, let's say Clash Royale is a very, very popular game at the moment, even though Clash Royale is covered by hundreds of great players that are professional players. I do play Clash Royale myself, but first, I'm not really that great, and second, I don't really like it as much as I like, for example, Era of Chaos or MK Mobile. So if I start covering Clash Royale just for the sake of views, I don't think that's going to be good for me and the audience as well.
9th question, quality or quantity?
Definitely quality, even though quantity at some point will be also important. For example, if you're releasing 1 high quality video in the week and 2 middle class quality videos, that's going to be fine. But if you don't release any high quality videos, I mean, when I say high quality, I don't mean in high resolution. As you can see, my camera still sucks. And by the way, I'm getting a new one in a month, so this problem will be fixed. When I say low quality videos, I mean qualities that don't come from the heart. You are just releasing videos for the sake of it. And that's something which sooner or later every YouTuber does, because you want to keep the audience watching your videos. But to be honest, I prefer the higher number of quality videos over the higher number of videos. It is not really a good idea just to release videos for the sake of it. Sooner or later, you will start losing audience.
All right, quality. I think it's quantity, but hey, that's fine. Last and final question. What is the biggest challenge you face, either physically or emotionally, in this YouTube journey within the last year?
The biggest challenge I faced in this YouTube channel is the first time when I saw some hateful comments. I was really shocked because, you know, I'm not doing a political channel, so I don't have some, you know, I don't hold some position, political position that I know is going to attract haters or somebody who is totally disagreeing with me on this topic. And if I was running such type of channel, I would definitely expect some hateful comments. But in the beginning, it came as a shock to me because I was like, okay, I'm doing MK Mobile content. I'm trying to be as objective as possible. Why are there people who hate? I mean, for what reason? Why do I get dislikes? At some point, I realized that there are people who just do that for some strange reason. They just subscribe to the channel that they hate and then dislike the video as soon as it arrives, and they don't realize that they're actually helping me this way. So now I came to the conclusion that I don't mind haters. If they start spamming hateful comments, I'm just hiding them from the channel, so they think I'm seeing their comments but actually don't. And that's really helpful for me in both ways, because first, I'm not losing them as a subscriber, so I'm still getting views out of them. And second, they probably think that they're still leaving comments and everybody's looking at them. So both ways, I win.
hate comments hurt, and yeah, you should deal with it because every YouTuber needs to deal with that. And yeah, I want to wrap up this interview. Just before we leave, I want Mont to just wrap everything up and complete the outro.
Okay, Anikas, thank you very much for having me on your channel. I really hope my advice will help the YouTubers, especially the YouTubers in the gaming community. See you next time. Bye-bye for now.
All right, I hope every one of you got your notes, you got your advice, and anything that you need in the comments. And yeah, peace out.